My name is Latoya and I am from Trinidad. I'm here to testify of God's goodness in my life. God has been really good. Firstly, I'd like to say I have been with PPH for quite some years now and I have no regrets at all. Sometime last week, I was on Moment of Refreshing and Reverend Sam chose 5 persons to give a prophetic word. I happen to be one of the 5 persons. The word that Reverend Sam gave me, it lined up with everything that I was going through. That same day, I was a bit overwhelmed by some things I'm feasting on, not being able to pay some bills that were due for disconnection, and God met that need.
The Lord said you're going through so much, but the Lord said you're still loving on Him. And I heard the Lord said, laughter has come into your house. Send us your number. I'm going to send your number to one of our coordinators in Trinidad. I'm coming to Trinidad on the 29th. And what I want to do is I want to make sure you have light until I come.
I must say God came through. Reverend Sam, I really appreciate you and your team. You said that you would be the first one to bring laughter to my life, and you did, because I would dance and I would jump in for joy. I was shouting, I was praising, because this was a miracle. I have seen it. I keep hearing about it, and it never really happened, but it happened, and I'm grateful. Thanks to your coordinators here in Trinidad, they reached out to me. They took me to make these payments, and words of encouragement. They still keep in contact with me. It didn't stop there. Someone offered to continue to pay one of my bill going forward. And while I was there in the store waiting to make the payment, I got a call from a client who wanted a service, and then moving on there, I got like about 4 calls from 4 persons, and I wasn't getting any. I was just here, business slow, fighting to open business, fighting to set up a proper business, but God has opened doors for me. This is just the start, and I am looking forward. I am holding on, I'm hanging in, because God has been good. I've seen it, and it has happened to me, and I know with God all things are possible.
Let me specially invite you to join thousands from around the world, from over 110 countries, as we come together Monday to Friday to spend time in the presence of the God who has never failed us for over 1,200 days now. We've been praying every day. We've been seeing revivals, miracles, breakthroughs, open doors. It is simply beyond our imagination how God answers prayer. But one of the things we can tell you is that we are seeing miracles. We are having testimonies every day from everywhere. Because you see, when people pray, they prevail and they prosper. We know here that with our God, all things are possible. It will be a great honor and privilege for me to have you join us Monday to Friday, 5:50 a.m. West African time, as we turn our attention to the only wise God, the one with whom there's no shadow of turning, the God who answers prayer. Indeed, with Him all things are possible. Join us every day.